Here's my Frabill Predator ice shanty. I just want to walk you through it, and I got all my attachments put on it. It's pretty sweet now. I had a clam to nook before this, which is an excellent two-man shanty, 80 pounds. This is 140 pounds, but if you take out one seat and you're going by yourself, you save 20 pounds. If you take out the spreader pole system, you save another 15 or 20 pounds. You take off the front hitch, you save another 5 pounds. You're back down to close to a clam to nook, and you're getting a ridiculous sled, ridiculous shanty. This ice house is ridiculous. So anyway, just kind of want to show you what it's like. The one downside is this taper that's over here on the left side. You can see that the sled is tapered up a lot, and there's just this inexplicable amount of extra sled here. It prevents for the left seat from ever being pushed any further over to the left, which with such a big sled, you still got the two seats kind of crammed next to each other. So you sit in the left seat because you get more room that way. There's a lot more space over here. But I just want to show you instant setup with this, how awesome this is now. I actually have this in here, if any of you were curious. This is the shelving unit. That thing just collapses right up. It stays there all the time. I have it hooked on just some stuff that was there. There's an ice house, ice team organizer up here. This is the large one. I took the coat hooks off it because they were terrible. They were sharp on the ends. I bought the Frabill ones instead and put them in the corner so that the coats can be actually out of the way and don't put any sag onto this organizer. Anyway, these hooks have balls on the end of them. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they're rounded, I guess is what I should say. And so they're not sharp. They're not going to poke into your fabric. On the other hand, those Ice Team ones, they are terrible. Terrible hooks. Don't keep those on your sled. When you go to lift your sled up or lift your tent up, you can rip it so easily. So anyway, these are the Frabill hooks here, and they're offset where the actual hook isn't centered underneath the support of the hook. So the hook should be like right here. That's where your coat should hang. Instead, it's hanging off to the side. The hook really doesn't sag at all, really, with the way it's set up. Sorry about the lighting here. I don't know if I can get this a little better, but yeah, the hook doesn't really sag because there's some supports on there. But you know, the clam ones, when you buy there's some clam hooks you can buy separately that kind of hook underneath directly under the support, and I think those would work better. But I did not find those at Cabela's. But anyway, this is a shanty. Some other things I've done so far. I bought this little, I don't know where it's at. There's a clam light that I bought, and it sucks. It's one of those little $7 lights with the hook on it. There's nowhere to hook it in here. It says it has an extra strong magnet on it. It has the weakest magnet in the world, and it does not support itself on any metal whatsoever. So anyway, here, oh, hey, it's dark. So I got the clam console here. That's nice. After the underneath the console, I have the cargo net that I installed, which will be really nice to actually not have stuff just thrown all over the place inside this shanty. So that goes all the way along the shanty on the bottom. So it's pretty nice. And besides that, I think that's all the shanty that I can really show you. Hold on a second. I need two hands for some of this. Trying to put stuff back. Alright. Anyway, the seats, I can show you the seats in here. They got some incredible swivels on them. They should be swiveling even more than that, but you know, both seats don't even do a swivel like that. But this is a very nice ice house. There's rod holders built into the sides. There's windows on each side, all four sides. There's storage pouches right in the corner here. On the Jason Mitchell, these storage pouches, see how they're lined up with the seat on this Frabill. On the Jason Mitchell, they are way over here, pretty much by the edge of the door, where you have to like get up to get to them, and it made no sense. So anyway, this Frabill shelter was really well thought out. It's kind of, hey, I could turn on the lighting above. That would help a lot. I wonder why I was having so much trouble with this. Anyway, that's the Frabill for what do you call it? 4 LED swivel LED lights. That thing's really nice. But you know, the Jason Mitchell still doesn't seem all that well thought out, but it does have some pretty cool features. It has a little baby minnow bucket. You can buy them for 25 bucks and install it on any shanty you want, but they have it built in, and they have some lighting built in on their shanty, so that's not bad. And yeah, that's about all the stuff I put on here. So that's a 5-minute long video of this thing. That's about all I can think about of it. It's a very nice shelter. You can stand up in it really easily, and it's 75 inches tall. Any shanty smaller than this is actually too small to stand up in, and packs up like that, and you just drag it along to your next spot, or tow it along, either way. But anyway, that's the shanty.